In a pool of Meteora, watch me swim, swap a bed, I just keep it going. I'm kinda like I'm reading orders. Depth pool, got a fight in it full of high hopes. Look at my flow, DLM man, keep it liquid, it's never not so. Hold up like whoa, talking about slippage, bro, I don't even know that hoe. Easy in this pizza, they get fees, a little bacon, start the vault until the cheese is done. Fools are paying me like I don't even go to beaches, rather be here on the feet or something. Best believe it's decent, wavy when I see secret chillin' in the deep end. Every week and weekend, see me, you can depend on it, cause I mean it. Coming up, you can even find a way to flood it up. You done enough, 10% stimulate and run it up. Point system looking like a fine where they won't miss a solid contribution. Could've pointed out enough. I met up with Matt, had a really good chat. He's telling me bet LP Army does laps. That orbit does this Meteor's heading when no one's expecting and we watching it happen. In a pool of Meteora, watch me swim, swap a bed, I just keep it going. I'm kinda like I'm reading orders. Depth pool, got a fight in it full of high hopes. Look at my flow, DLM man, keep it liquid, it's never not so. Hold up like whoa, talking about slippage, bro, I don't even know that hoe. Easy in this pizza, they get fees, a little bacon, start the vault until the cheese is done. Fools paying me like I don't even go to beaches, never be here on a few songs.
All right, hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to this week's community call. Sorry about the little technical difficulty. We scheduled the call about 30 minutes earlier, so we had a couple of you waiting, so very sorry about that. But yeah, gonna move on to the call. As you can see, I am tuning in from a hotel room in Vietnam, so hopefully everything is okay, the internet's okay, the sound is okay. The team's here for Solana Summit, and big announcements that were revealed just today. So we're going to be covering them here during the community call. So lots of cool stuff to cover today. Right now, just the quick agenda for this week, right? We've got some big updates. We've got an experiment that was done by one of our launch partners. Some shipments from community builders. We're going to highlight that later as well. And then we're going to have Soju coming on later to share a couple of special updates about DBC and a new experiment that we've been working on. And lastly, we'll also be covering some of the latest LP Army updates this week with another experiment that we have been working on previously, but now formalized. So more of that coming very soon. And without further ado, let's kick things off this week. Now, the Loud launch, right, last week, it was launched utilizing DMMv2. And, this was an experiment that, took CT by storm, right? And presumably so their launch had generated about $500,000 in fees in just about 24 hours. And of that amount, about $400,000 will then be distributed to the top mindshare contributors as a part of their experiment. So at the same time, I've seen a lot of wins on both the DLMM and the dynamic AMM, both pools on the timeline, on CT as well. So, if you manage to get some juicy fees, congrats and big shout out to you as well. And now our community builders have been cooking, right? And the first one that I want to highlight is Mad Engine, right? Mad Engine has been building for months, and to see them grow from the early stages of the product to where they are now is absolutely incredible. So 2 new shipments from Mad Engine, the mini app on Farcaster. So if you're on Farcaster, you can try this out. You can open any position directly on Mad Engine. And also, they've integrated dynamic AMM v2 as well. So if you just paste the CA, input the soul amount, you're good to go. So very, very impressive stuff from Mad Engine. Good shipments from them. Go and try it out. Now, the second team that I want to highlight as well is Cleopatra. They've been consistently shipping, consistently engaging with their community as well. Umang, the builder on top of Meteora, he's been working really hard. Listening to the feedback from the community as well. And recently, they've just announced the Gold Rush LP competition with over $5,000 in prizes for the best P&Ls on the DLMM as well as the DAMM. So if you're taking part in this, all the best to you. May the best P&L win. Now, the third team that I want to give a shout out to is a fairly new team called RocketScan, and they have been gaining quite a lot of traction within the LP army, right? It's not a team actually, just a one-man developer, that is called Will Fox, and he's been cooking up something pretty special. RocketScan is basically like a meme coin momentum tracker that kind of helps you to discover entry opportunities. So the special thing here is that it is built on top of the dynamic AMM V2 pools. So if you are actively damming, you might want to give this a shot. But again, just a quick disclaimer here. It's a new tool, so NFA, do your own research, all of the disclaimers. Use a separate wallet if you are trying out any new tools. So with that, very impressive shipments from the community this week. And in this next section, I do want to bring up our very own, no longer the vibes officer. Shit is very serious now. So I'll bring up the co-lead, Soju, up on stage to share some very special updates for us. Soju, how are you?
Sorry.
I think you.
Hey guys, can you hear me now? Yeah.
Loud and clear.
We'll do right. Yeah. Hey guys, sorry, I'm outside in the streets of Da Nang walking around, but it's great to see everyone again. And I'm here to share about the interesting stuff that we announced today. So let's move on to the next slide. I think we got 2 banner announcements. Yeah, so one quick update is that we recently did some upgrades to DBC. So now on DBC, we have creator training fee sharing that's pre-migration. So what that means is that platforms can share their fees between partner and creator even before the token goes to DMM V2 or before it migrates. So that will probably promote more creators earning money with DBC compared to what we currently have. So there's also a new migration fee parameter, which allows you to take out some SOL from the pool before it goes and migrates to DMM V2. We actually built this for DAOs.fund, who wanted to capitalize the DAOs from the bonding curve. So the bonding curve will raise 100 SOL, and then 80 SOL will go towards the DAO, and then to manage. But I think other people can experiment with very similar things. So this is 2 major updates to DBC. But I'm actually here to share 2 important announcements that will shape the future of Meteora. So let's hop on to the next slide. Yeah, so today at our talk, we talked about Meteora Capital Markets, where our goal is to accelerate capital markets adoption on Meteora. And this is what we've been doing, and we've been doing quite well. But the banner announcement is MCM. So we've announced the $1 million MCM fund, which will go completely towards teams to scale and find traction. So what this means is that on Meteora today, if you use our technology, you don't actually need to audit or spend money on writing code or auditing. But so teams can actually focus on what's important, which is finding users, finding more traction, finding TMF. And we think that our $1 million will help teams accelerate adoption on Solana and Meteora. And how it works is very simple. When we give a team money, we don't actually need them to repay us the money. What we will do is that we will replenish the fund from the protocol fees, and then the fund will grow over time. So as more teams succeed on Meteora, the fund will get bigger and bigger and will help more teams drive adoption. So I'm quite bullish with this to accelerate capital markets on Solana. We've seen it do quite well with Beef, and I think it will go even faster with this. Yeah, one more thing. I think it's very important for us, for builders, to build on platforms that give you a distribution advantage. Everyone builds on Solana because Solana lets you access more users and gain more traction. I'm trying to bring the same distribution advantage to everybody who use Meteora. So today, we're announcing something new, which is something called the Meteorite Collective. The Meteorite Collective is a group of traders, KOLs, and content creators whose main role is to push and help people building on Meteora win. We're talking about launch pads like Believe, or new launch pads, or actually or just launches in general. I think with Meteorite, our goal is to create a lot more opportunities for content creators. And not to forget the LP army, we're also going to step up our efforts to create more opportunities for content creators for the LP army. So expect to see.
And
more
of that coming soon. More of that coming soon.
Yeah, I'll let Mia share more about that. But what I think everyone should know from this is that we are here to stay and fight. we're helping people gain traction with the MCM fund, and we're helping them have the first early pool of users and traders and people to talk about the project with the Meteorite Collective. So I think it's quite exciting times for us, and I'm quite sure we will see a rapid adoption of Meteora and capital markets in general on Solana.
Absolutely, very cool stuff, and thank you for sharing with us these two big announcements. Focusing on the distribution of Meteora's tech stack on various fronts, on CT and in different areas of the social channels as well. So different experiments, new experiments. We're going to work it out, and hopefully things will work out for the best.
Yeah, I think so too. I will work hard at it, guys. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for coming on, even though you're outdoors, Soju. Please stay safe and get back safely, man.
See you guys. Take care.
All right. Thank you. See you, Soju. Amazing stuff that we have on the way. And so Soju, as Soju cleared up, the Meteora Collective is a group of traders and creators who are dedicated to help the launchpads as well as the LP Army win. So that is going to be the efforts for the next few weeks, and hopefully, we will create some great progress there. And with that, we have now come to the next section, which is just a second there. Let me quickly resize the screen. Okay, back to the screen. So we're now gonna focus on some of the key updates of the LP Army for this week, and as you've seen, we are focusing a lot more on distribution now of Meteora's tech stack, both for launchpads and now on the topic of the LP Army, for LPs as well, right? And this is very aligned with the 3LP strategy. The more launchpads know and get familiar with Meteora's anti-sniper suite, liquidity pools like the DLMM and dynamic AMM v2, etc., the more quality launches we will then get, and thus the more opportunities that we will then create for the LP Army. But the key thing here is that about distribution, right? For LPs, distribution is an important step, but the second step is also as important, which is empowering and also educating anybody that is new to LPing to be familiar on how to operate on either the DLMM or, as we've seen recently, on dynamic AMM v2. So with that, going hand in hand with our efforts on distribution, with the Meteorite Collective and also with the MCN Fund, we're going to focus on empowering new LPs to create more awareness of the LP Army, and how you can grow as a liquidity provider on the different social channels like CT and obviously with other places that we'll share very soon. With that, we are very excited to announce or actually formalize the LP Army content machine. So this is an incredible group of some of the top creators and LPs in the LP Army, and I'm going to be working closely with working closely alongside these folks to help them continue creating quality content. I think you've probably seen some of these folks before. We've got Reza in the building, we've got Gosha, we've got Sats Monks, we've got Mario, our very own LP Army lead, and different creators as well, like Mikas, like Narco, and Nauj as well. So very a great set of creators, people who you have seen on Twitter before, and lots of big shipments coming up very soon with the content machine, and lots of alpha to be covered by these folks as well. So if you haven't followed them, you are missing out. So follow these creators on X. You will be able to see them with the Meteora affiliate badge, and with that, big shout out to our creators, and more to come very soon. And now, with that, we also have a number of impressive shipments by the LP Army that we're going to cover today. And LPArmy.com has also just gotten a facelift. So and this was also a work done by Alex as well as Nauj, who is also one of the creators on the content machine. So they're going to focus a lot on highlighting some of the latest initiatives in the LP Army, and also bring more life to the website as well, and make this the place for all LPs to kind of figure out what's the latest scoop, what's going on in the LP army. So check out lparmy.com and give them your feedback after going through the different pages, going through the different strategies and initiatives. Exactly, great work by Alex and Nauj. So check out the website, give them your feedback, and big shout out to them. And next up, we have Bootcamp, and I'm going to bring up Heavy Metal Cook with me as well. So HMC, what can you tell us about the next bootcamp coming up?
All right, man. I love the pick. Thanks. So yeah, June boot camp, 21st to 22nd, 3 to 5 p.m. UTC. Be there. Tell your friends. Tell your other communities. Tell your mom. Tell the kid down the street. Tell the cat and the dog. Come on in. Everybody's welcome. And I've assembled a team to bring you guys a Chinese translation for boot camp. I'm very excited about this. It's a long time coming. We're gonna get a date announced for that here, hopefully very soon. But these guys have been working very hard on it, so very excited about that. And if I could, Mir, share just a little bit more alpha on advanced boot camp.
Oh yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so people have been asking, people have been begging. They saying, heavy win damn V2 advanced boot camp. I am working on it. I have assembled a team of guys. I'm looking to bring in some of the very best out there. Guys who are they've got their strategy, they are printing, they are making money. And so we want to bring that to you, the masses, for DAM V2. I don't have a date for you guys yet. I'm going to try my best to get that out this month. We'll see what happens. But it is coming, guys. DAM V2. It's going to be epic. So it's on the way.
Absolutely. Thank you for the alpha HMC. And yeah, I love the picture as well, because that's one of the most badass pictures of HMC. And it was also created by the Jupiterverse as well.
Yeah, they they made me a cat debt, and I was like, holy crap. And that was really cool. So thanks to Jupe and Juice and the Cats of Culture.
Absolutely. Amazing stuff. And looking forward to the next bootcamp coming up. So if you haven't done bootcamp yet, tell a noob, go and do bootcamp. And now, last but definitely not the least, right? I also want to give a quick LP Army spotlight to one of the OG members in one of the OG members and moderators of the Meteora Discord server, Magica, who has been working on Twitch streams, and this is our effort of expanding content across other channels as well. And Magica has been working on weekly streams, focusing on both the DLMM and also dynamic AMM, trying out different community tools. So he's been working very hard on this, and he's been averaging a fairly impressive growth number on streams, and he's been working hard to continue to experiment with this and see if there is a way for us to create even more content and expand more content across channels like Twitch. So big shout out to Magica for spearheading this effort, and check out twitch.tv/LPArmyTV. And now, to break it to you guys, congratulations, we have broken the record of quite possibly the shortest community call of all community calls. It may be because the team is traveling. We are going to be coming together and cooking up some stuff for you guys very soon. But that's about it for this week's community call. And let me just bring up the leads as well. So HMC, Mario seems to be having some technical difficulties, but with that, we've come to the end of the call. Any last thoughts from the leads before we call it a session?
Well, that's some big alpha that you guys just dropped, and there's a lot to process here, but it's very exciting. I like seeing the initiatives, the new products. Really excited for all of this. This is, yes, it was a short call, but there was a lot of alpha packed into here. So appreciate that, and it's great to see Soju walking the streets of Vietnam and able to join us.
Yeah, I do hope he's safe though. But yeah, if there's nothing else from us, we've come to the end of the call, and thank you so much for tuning in. More updates to come, more shipments to come over the next few weeks, and more banger announcements to come very soon as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Rise up, it's time to log in. LP Army will teach you the way to be LP warriors starting to stay. We live for the fees we make. Soon it is profits that you will take. The LP Army marches strong. The best in soul and now we sing our song. We live for the fees we make. It is profits that you will take. The LP Army marches strong. The best in soul and now we sing our song. We are LP Army, rise to the sky. Dynamic is our battle cry. LP warriors will never die. Thereupon we will fly. Rise, new soldiers, rise. Use them all. Winning's the task, we heed the call. Who can join our ranks so tight? Listen to the Goose Gang and gain your might. We will print and we will earn. Place to Dana's tokens burn. Join the ranks of the brave and bold. Story of the LP Army told. We are LP Army, rise to the sky. Dynamic feeds our battle cry. LP warriors will never die. Thereupon we will fly. Rise, new soldiers, rise. Rise. Take the course and earn your role. March with us and earn some soul. Dodge the rug and join the fight. We came together, LP Army.